many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It is Monday, February 21st. There is a beautiful shot of the covered bridge there in Vail. We just came off an absolutely incredible weekend of skiing, and that weekend continues into President's Day. Happy President's Day, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Kevin Shields, sitting here with Maddie Evans. How are you, Maddie?
Good morning, Kevin. You are right. A beautiful weekend
Oh
is
my
an
gosh.
understatement. That sun was out in full force. Even though I layered up my sunscreen, I still got some nice rosy cheeks going from that sunburn.
Well, that's a great lesson. Yeah, definitely put on that sunscreen. And even if the clouds are rolling in, keep that sunscreen on because it still comes out and that sun will get you if you're not careful.
Yes, we are still broadcasting out of the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame, and we've kind of transitioned where we're going to be for today, and we're in the snowboard section right now, which the history that's behind us and the progression of how snowboards were made is so incredible that also I just have to shout out this nice red one behind us with the sunflower on it because I think it's the best one on the wall.
We have got a lot going on in the show today. We've got
Yes.
Eagle Valley Behavioral Health coming in. We've got a Watch and Win coming in, so stay tuned for that. Some great prizes to get away. But it doesn't matter if you're a if you're a snowboarder or a skier. It does. This museum is absolutely mesmerizing. The history, the evolution lessons that go into everything that's in here. As Maddie stated, we are in the snowboard section, and you can see the progression of how the snowboards improved. Talk about the evolution of the sport, how it got into competition to where we actually got to witness in the big games in Beijing, that kind of competition. So it's very interesting, and it's a history walk. Looking at exactly how everything came to be what it is today.
Yeah, and the history walk through the museum is so wonderful. You can get so much great information about all of the things that have taken place in not only skiing and snowboarding, but really the history here in Vail, with the 10th Mountain Division being one of those things that came from here. Vail Legacy Days just took place over the weekend, and there's so much history to be learned, and you can always come in here because the staff here is so knowledgeable. And speaking of knowledge, we've got a really good show about maybe taking care of yourself a little bit better.
We like to talk about health, and that comes from physical health, but that doesn't do any good unless your mental health is all together. And I think we're going to key on that here in the show a little bit later. But also some very exciting things coming up. We always go over the weather and the resort report, but there's some exciting news coming up when we get into the weather and also the resort report.
Yeah, we're going to be talking with Eagle Valley Behavioral Health, talking things mental health and making sure that your brain is just focusing at the best capacity. But then we're also going to be talking with Vail Recovery Lab. Now, this is a great way if maybe you skied a little bit too hard this weekend, or even if you just partied a little bit too hard this weekend. They've got great resources and great solutions on how to make your body feel tip-top again.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Maddie. And it's the acclimation to the altitude, too. A lot of people that come in have that issue with altitude. So they can do some things with some hyperbaric work and a lot of other methods that they have to help people in all three of those areas.
And then, of course, we're going to be introducing you to a great athlete who has made their way into the Hall of Fame here, and we're always excited to be just like hyping up the history with the Hall of Fame. And so I think we should take a short break and then take a look at that local weather forecast, as there's an abundance of snowfall coming our way.
It's coming. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748 1600 to book an appointment today.
Join the Good Morning Vail crew as we broadcast live from the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. Saturday, February 19th through Wednesday, February 23rd. Hear stories from the Hall of Fame inductees and embrace the museum's rich heritage. They celebrate Colorado sports by telling stories that educate and inspire others to seek adventure. See it live at 7 a.m. on tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92. You won't want to miss this extraordinary collaboration. Tune in to Good Morning Vail, only on TV8.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
We are back with more Good Morning Vail. That is a shot of that I-70 corridor, and that is looking very clear as we go down, but be careful. There are some spots out there that are a little bit slippery, so if you see some shiny spots out on that highway or even those secondary roads, make sure you slow down a little bit and take your time, because the warm weather we had yesterday and Saturday really kind of melted some of that snow, and as those cooler temperatures moved in overnight, that just creates a very slippery surface out there. So just be careful out on those roadways so that you're nice and safe. Looking at the weather here, we have got a lot of things coming in. It is it's going to be 25 degrees getting up. It's a warm day, and not a lot of change throughout the weather by hour. 29 degrees about noon, 28 degrees at 4 p.m. So it's fairly consistent across the board when you see that weather by the hour. Tonight, however, it's going to go down to 13 degrees. That chance of snow is rolling in at 90%, so get ready for that. It's going to be probably bringing in that storm that we're going to see over the next few days at I-70 corridor. 50 degrees in Denver, 35 degrees in Vail, 36 in Avon, and 40 degrees in Eagle. Look at that weather, though, for the next 5 days. Tonight, those clouds are rolling in. We're probably going to get 1 to 3 inches tonight. Tuesday is going to be 87% chance of snowfall. 25 degrees, 27 degrees on Wednesday with 90% chance of snowfall, but look at those lows coming in. Thursday is going to be 19, down to 1 degree in the evening with more snow rolling in, and then Friday, finally, partly sunny, 22 degrees, 3 degrees is going to be the low, and Saturday, again, who wrote this script? That weekend is looking great. Partly sunny, 25 degrees, but those lows are 2 degrees, so bundle up when you're out there. We're getting ready to have a great snowy week and get into another beautiful weekend. Stay tuned, and we're going to go to Lens of the Day to see what you can do for the different lenses with that different type of weather pattern that's rolling through.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Snow in the forecast for this fabulous Monday, and it's really important that you have the correct goggle lens in on a day like today, only because when that sun sets and we get that little bit of inversion and maybe that flat light, it gets really challenging to see out there on the slope. So it's important that you have the correct goggle lens in for a day like today. And so right now I've got the Anon M4 series in front of me. This is the biggest of the M series that we have right now in our studio. And so for a day like today, I'm going to pick the lens that allows more light in, and you can tell when I pick it up it's got those nice orange and yellow colors to it. that's going to really help contrast that flat light, kind of bringing those colors into your vision that you are lacking with that flat light. And so all you have to do to put this goggle lens in is get it close, and it snaps right in. It's nice and easy, smooth sailing, a piece of cake, if you will. On a day like today, it's really important, though, that you have this lens where you can see it's very transparent. You can see my fingers right through it. It allows so much light in that it'll make skiing so much easier, or riding if you snowboard it too. And then this has a really nice integrated face mask system. All you have to do to get the face mask attached is get it close, and it snaps right in. So to release it, you just pull it right down, and then you just snap it right in place, which makes it so convenient when you're getting out there. Something I didn't know about these face masks is the magnet system that's in it, the little bar, you can take out so that when you wash the face mask, you're not damaging those magnets. So that way your face mask always stays nice and pristine with that magnet system, allowing you to use it all season long and past just this one season. Another really nice feature about these Anon goggles that we always like to talk about is they are eyeglass compatible. The cutout in the frame allowing you to put your glasses right in there and not have that push against your temple, which makes it nice and convenient when you're out there skiing or riding. If you are someone who maybe needs to wear your glasses under your goggles, this is a great way to do it. All goggle lenses come with an anti-fog coating on the inside of the goggle lens, so this pair makes it nice and convenient. If you get any moisture in there, you can just pop that goggle lens off, shake it out really nice and well, and then allow it to dry. You never want to wipe the inside of your goggle lens because it'll take that anti-fog coating out. And once it's out of there, there's no way to put it back in with that factory full setting. So it's just easier to avoid doing that at all costs. But I mean, this is a really easy, nice system to use with all of the magnets. So make sure that you check it out. And like I said, they've got a bunch of different frames in this Anon M series to fit different face sizes. This one is the largest frame, so maybe even if you do have a smaller face and you would just like that bigger peripheral vision, this is a great way to get that. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. They've got 6 convenient locations throughout Eagle County, so make sure that you go check them out. They've got 3 in Vail Village. They've got 1 in Beaver Creek. They've got 1 in Edwards. So go check any of them out and talk to the experts there. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Welcome back, everyone. We wanted to introduce another Colorado Snow Sports Hall of Fame inductee, this one from the class of 2013 in Chad Fleischer. Fleischer is a 2-time world champion, a 2-time Olympian, and a 12-time veteran or a 12-year veteran of the U.S. national ski team. Chad, we wanted to welcome you in and just say how are you, and also see how you're doing this year in the skiing season.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, we're doing great. I've got a ski shop at the base of the ski area here in Steamboat, and I'm the head men's FIS coach for the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club for the men, and it's been a great season. You know, I've been traveling all over the country and up in Canada, and it's nice to have the COVID regulations kind of backed off so we can do what these kids are trying to get done to be on the next round of Olympians, kind of trying to give back to the sport. You know, for me, it's very important. Not only does my son ski race, but it's important for me to give back to the sport that gave me really so much of everything I have in my life. I mean, I met my wife ski racing. I own a ski shop. I fell in love with skiing with my parents when I was, started skiing at 3 years of age. So it's my life, and it's what I love to do. And it's been a great season.
You've now been in the Hall of Fame for about 9 years. You're, a part of the past generation, but the future generation now looks up to you. And so what does it mean to you to be a part of such a high level of skiers in the world of snow sports?
When I was nominated, it was an honor. And then I was inducted the first year I was nominated. And, it's amongst a group of peers, and we all vote. And it's a kind of a big deal, and it's nice to be a part of that, because I didn't really even think about it. And it's important that, we give back to the sport, and that's why I'm so involved with the younger generation.
I wanted to ask you also about some of your world travels. It mentioned on actually your personal website that you just mentioned that you've been to every major ski resort in the entire world. Now, obviously, Vail, Colorado tops them all. But what would you say is maybe your second favorite to Vail, Colorado?
Jackson Hole, I think, pound for pound of any mountain in the world, is probably the best mountain. If you want to go to that extreme, I mean, there's fall you die lines, gigantic cliffs. The backcountry is just, unbelievable. Kicking Horse is one of my favorites personally. Like, I travel there once a year to go get my powder fix in, because if you go there arrive on a Sunday night, leave on a Thursday, you miss the Calgary crowds, and you kind of have it all to yourself. So I just love skiing. I love the sport. I love the Andes in South America, and then Europe, the cultural side of it. It's embedded in their culture. Ski racing is a part of who they are, or skiing, I should say. And then the way they embrace ski racing is just truly like no other place on the planet. So you really have to travel everywhere, and you have to experience it all, because they're very unique, just like ski towns in America. Steamboat to Vail to Park City to Sun Valley to Squaw. I mean, it goes on, and even the little places in the Midwest. The heart and soul of the sport is unique in every town across the world, and that's where it's exciting for me to share that with my family and my athletes, and just get that global experience in the sport.
Yeah, you talk about skiing being a part of almost every facet of your life, and part of that being that not only are you, a world champion and Olympian, but you also have done it on the other side. You've been in front of the camera talking about skiing as a broadcasting career. Can you kind of tell us how you got into that, and what did you like about it? What did you do?
I was one of those things that just kind of fell in my lap. I was injured at home and just trying to come back. And I was getting surgery after surgery at that point. And they called me and asked me to fly out to New York, and based on my calendar with different corporate events and bookings. And I said, well, I can fly out tomorrow, and I got to catch the red eye, and then I got to be home already, that same night. They said, done. They put an IFB in my ear, and I walked in. And they said, camera 1, 2, and 3. When the light goes on, it's going to be a 2-camera set, a 1-camera set, and just follow the lead. And it was like this famous ESPN announcer. I forget the guy's name. And it was kind of intimidating, quite honestly. And I just go in there and I kind of do whatever we were doing for about 10 minutes of the screen test. And I could see when we wrapped up, I could see everybody inside high-fiving. And I asked how'd I do? And they were like, well, the job's yours. And I said, well, I don't know what it means or what it pays or anything, but I got to catch my plane. So send me details. And I went back home, and they called me up. We put a deal together. And then I was involved with that for 8 years. And it was really exciting. You know, I was doing the men and the women. We ended up putting another show together. I was in New York City 5 days a week out of the studio. And then I just kind of had an epiphany one day. I woke up in Stamford, Connecticut, looking at my suitcase, and I was like, you know what? I've got 2 kids at home now that are very young. I've been living out of my suitcase since I was 14, and it's time to go home and just be a dad and figure the next chapter of my life out. And that's how I got in and out of television. But it was a great time when I was doing it.
Chad, I wanted to ask you one last question. The leopard spotted hair, how did that come about? What was that? And do you miss it, I guess?
Well, I was glad that River took it over when he did it for the opening World Cup in Solden. And I noticed at the Olympics now he's got the tiger stripes. He was kind enough to give me a shout out. He did it kind of in honor of me. Sadly, it was that long ago. So it's really helped me understand my age. I didn't realize it had already been 20 years ago since I had that. So the leopard hairdo was, I was in a dark place for a while. My mom was battling brain cancer for 5 years while I was competing when I first made the team. And there's about 4 years of my life. I don't even remember it. It was just, chemotherapy and open head surgeries and radiation treatments. And we were the same blood type. So I did so much blood donation for her and spent time at UCSF out in San Francisco when I wasn't out competing. And then she passed away actually when I was in France on the glacier training. And I didn't want to go on that trip. She told me to go because she knew how important it was for me and for her both to continue to compete and train. And I just really hated myself for being gone because I wasn't back in time before she passed away. And that was really, really hard for me. And I spent a lot of time kind of chasing my Olympic gold dreams down for her and not for me. And so it really all started with the snow leopard because I read an article about they were endangered and they were, threatened, endangered, and kind of unknown. And I was like, that sounds like me, I'm on the verge of retiring. I'm kind of a shadow, unknown ski racer, and it's time for me to reinvent myself and become somebody in this sport. And that's why I got into it. That was the reason I did it to begin with. I saw Bill Johnson win the gold medal when I didn't even know what ski racing was. And I turned to my parents and I said, I want to be an Olympic gold medalist downhiller. And I never looked back on that. But, when all of this happened with my mom, it really put me in a dark place. So I can truly identify with Michaela and what she's been dealing with her father passing away, and to see her and what's happened to her at the Olympics it's an incredibly hard place to be. And I really hope for her, just, on a personal level, like that she can find peace and be happy, because it can be a really tough grind on the tour. And dealing with the loss of a mom or a dad is just unimaginable.
Absolutely. Chad, thank you so much for opening up about that story, and also my condolences to you and also Michaela, who's out there right now. I wanted to close this off and thank you so much for coming in, the 2013 inductee of the Colorado Snow Sports Museum Hall of Fame. Chad, you are a legend in the sport, as so you mentioned earlier, one of the athletes paying homage to you with their hairdo as well. Chad, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. We really, really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me, and all those watching. If you haven't had a chance to go to the Colorado Ski Museum yet, make sure you stop by. It's actually the most amazing place to witness the history of our sport, and it's important to embrace it. If you're a skier or a ski racer, be sure and stop by. It's a great place to be.
Chad, thank you so much for opening up about your incredible and illustrious ski career. And with that, we will be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what five-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Ted from Powder House. Tell us about your business.
We specialize in winter sports rentals like skis and snowboards, a lot of retail winter sports sales also, and we do boot fitting for ski boots and ski sales too to make sure you have the best time up on the mountain.
To make your reservation with Powder House, visit opulentvacations.com. With the best shopping, dining, and mountain activities right outside your door, this is the perfect location for an unforgettable trip to South Lake Tahoe. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
My name's James and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people, and when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk here in the Valley about the importance of health. Health and wellness is kind of the number one topic, and it's the reason we live here. But on the other end of that, there's some times that people need a little bit of help. Maybe they're not feeling the best. Maybe they've got some things going on mentally. Well, there's the Eagle Valley Behavioral Health, and I am lucky enough today to be sitting next to two wonderful individuals. I've got Michelle, who is the Community Engagement Director, and then Coco next to her, who is a case manager. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, it is so important that we have our mental health right here in the Valley, and we know a lot of people struggle through what's going on for one reason or another. There's many, many different variables. But why do you think behavioral health is so important here in the Valley?
I think there's this misconception, really. It's really what it is, that the Vail Valley is this idyllic place. It's like that these struggles don't happen here because you're in paradise, right? But
right.
There's this term that has been coined, that's the paradise paradox, because the truth is there are a lot of people here that struggle with behavioral health issues. There's isolation. This is a really transient community, so it's really hard to set your roots down. Colorado, and specifically in Eagle County, we have even higher rates, but we are part of the suicide belt, so we have much higher rates of suicides than in other parts of the country and even the state. And so I think it's important that we recognize that, while we live in a beautiful, amazing place, it is also, there are also struggles, and we need to call those out.
Right. It's almost like that Instagram, Facebook thing where everybody's life is so perfect, and if there is a problem, it's buttoned up and nobody really talks about it, which we all know is not the way to handle things like this. So with the behavioral health that you're in right now, what kind of resources are out there for individuals that maybe have a question or are struggling with any issues?
So let me give this question to Coco. She'll be able to answer it a lot better.
So like you mentioned, we're a part of Eagle Valley Behavioral Health, which is an organization that's part of Vail Health. And with that, Eagle Valley Behavioral Health, we offer what's called the Olivia Fund, which it gives you 6 free therapy sessions if you live or work in Eagle County, and it's 6 sessions per year. Mostly, a lot of people do qualify. A lot of people do apply for it. We also have the case management team, which is, I'm part of it with 2 other coworkers, which we help with a lot of that navigation, helping you find the appropriate therapist or anything that has to do with your behavioral health.
And you can reach us at 970-422-3029, if I remember correctly. And we also have the outpatient program, which is part of Colorado Mountain Medical, where we have therapists that are always available there. You can also have medication management as a part of there, but the behavioral health case management team is always here to help you with anything, and we can help you navigate the complex system of behavioral health.
So Coco, if someone calls into that number, what's kind of the sequence of events that someone goes through? They'll probably get an assessment over the phone, I'm guessing, originally, and then what goes on from there?
So usually we're on call kind of throughout the day. It's either two of the case managers. We'll answer the phone and kind of assess you during the phone call, depending on what your needs are. And from there, we'll kind of do like an intake form and just go from there, depending on the needs or who you need to be going with. And we can work with you just short period, long term, however you need in order for you to be okay.
I love the outpatient option there, because once you get with a therapist, you know, that therapist, you may want to try to get your practices together, get the different programming that you're being taught and move forward, but you still got that person that you can go back to and talk without having to come in for treatment into a physical location.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then on the case management services, what are the different services offered through case management?
I think it depends case by case and depending on what people's needs are. Sometimes it can be as easily as, hey, I just need to find a therapist. I don't know what therapist to go to. So we'll help you narrow it down. Or sometimes it's you don't have insurance and you want to qualify for insurance. So we'll contact, we have some ladies that do Medicaid. So we'll get you a hold with them to see if you qualify, or we'll take a look at your insurance and see your deductible and all these other aspects. So it just really depends on a case by case. And what people need.
Now, Michelle,
And Michelle.
as far as like the community relations, what are some of the most common questions that you get from people in the community?
So I think in terms of common questions, it's always, and this is part of the reason why we created the case management service line, right? It's always about how do we get access? And it's just such a complex system of care, behavioral health, and it's so, unfortunately, so disconnected from physical health, which it shouldn't be, right? But that's the way the system is set up. And so I think that a lot of people just struggle to understand how to access the right care for them. Sometimes they don't want clinical care. They don't want to necessarily see a therapist. They want something that's maybe more focused on, you know, peer-based recovery, you know, and so we offer also peer services and group peer-based services. There's a whole host of services that exist, and sometimes really what people need is just understanding that landscape and how do we are able to access that.
Right. And it sounds like the great thing about your group there is we're all individuals and we all have individual needs, and you custom design and answer questions based on the resources you have that match the individual coming in.
100%. I mean, it's really intended to be entirely patient-driven. It's a partnership. That's the way we see the case management services as well as all the other services, right? It's about the person. And so how can we help you with what your goals are and help you get there?
Now, how about that person that just has a friend that they see that's maybe struggling? What's the best way to go about that?
So I think it really depends on the situation. We have an amazing partnership with the Hope Center. The Hope Center is really our crisis service here in the Valley. They do crisis response, and they're an amazing, amazing resource to be aware of in case you have somebody that's really struggling immediately and that might be in a crisis situation. If it is, we get, through case management, we do get a lot of referrals from folks that are concerned about family members, but it does need to be, it's a consented service, you know? The person needs to be aware that they're being referred, and they need to be in agreement that they are going to get the
it's not
service.
an intervention.
Exactly. But if you are really concerned about somebody's safety, then the Hope Center is an amazing resource.
Wow. Sounds like you really have a lot of tentacles out there in the community to bring everybody in to help the individuals.
Yeah, and at different levels, right? Depending on where you are in your situation, in your particular situation, there's different resources that can help with different things.
And you've been going since July of 2019. How have you seen everything evolve?
Well, the organization got started July of 2019, and then, at the start of 2020, just a few months after its inception, COVID happened. And so I think, we were really fortunate in this valley that Eagle Valley Behavioral Health had started prior to the pandemic, because I think we were able to offer a lot of different resources at a great time of need,
Right.
But it's been interesting because I don't think we've had enough time to really see kind of how things are without the pandemic.
It's still young,
totally.
and then it was interrupted. And
Yeah.
speaking of the pandemic, COVID really took its toll on a lot of people, so I'm sure you saw a little bit of a spike there.
We certainly did, and I think we saw a huge impact on adolescents and on kids. There was definitely a big increase on, and in fact, in Denver, you may have heard of this, but in Denver, Children's Hospital declared a state of emergency because the situation with youth and adolescents was so dire, and they were seeing way too many kids. It just became really concerning.
Right.
And we've seen that here in the Valley as well.
Yeah, and we're a little close-knit here. For one variable or another, there's a lot of need. And I can't thank you both for what you're doing along with the Eagle Valley Behavioral Health. The strides and the assistance out there and the support is unbelievable. So thank you so much.
And can I put one little plug?
Yes.
Before we go. So we do have, for us, it's really important to listen and hear from you about what's important, what's going well, what's not going well.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have a community survey that's coming out. It's a community health survey. So please be on the lookout. Visit our page, our social channels, and fill it out. Let us know what you need, what you're struggling with, and what's going well. And hopefully that can help us sort of design our services and improve them too.
Perfect. I love it. Well, if you or anybody you know is struggling with any behavioral health, please don't forget that the Eagle Valley Behavioral Health is there for you. And of any questionnaire or any survey coming out, this is probably the most important one to fill out and get back. That way, everybody there at Eagle Valley Behavioral Health knows how to fine-tune all the programming that they have to better suit the needs of you, which benefits you, your family, your loved ones, and the Valley here as well. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chaplot. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and it injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has the responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chaplot today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chaplot has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
Good Morning Vail.
There's a lot of snow in the forecast, and I don't know about you, but that has got me so excited. I've been doing all the superstitions to bring this snowfall our way, as the mountain has been so good recently, but just a little bit more moisture would help, I think, an abundance. And so for today, we are expecting that chance of precipitation to roll in quite heavy later tonight. And this is really exciting because it's going to linger for quite a few days. So if you are getting out there and enjoying that weather at any time, just make sure that you're bundled up according. The high today is only 35 degrees, a 60% chance of snowfall, those increasing clouds throughout the course of today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, partly cloudy skies first thing this morning, mostly cloudy, and then that snow really rolling its way in. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, it's important to note that we are expecting snow along that entire way. 50 degrees with that moisture down in Denver, so maybe a little bit more rain down there, but a 30% chance of precipitation. 35 in Vail, 36 in Avon, and then 40 in Eagle. You can see that they have an elevated chance of moisture throughout all of Eagle County. As we take a look at Vail overnight, that temperature dropping down pretty low yet again, low teens. 13 degrees is our overnight low tonight, and a 90% chance of precipitation with that wind kind of coming in and making it a little bit breezy out there. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow an 80% chance of moisture, a high of 25 degrees, so make sure if you're getting out there tomorrow you're nice and bundled up. 90% chance of precipitation on Wednesday, 30% chance on Thursday, 20% chance on Friday, and then a 10% chance with that sunshine coming back out on Saturday. So a few powder days in our future, which I know I'm desperately looking forward to, and I hope that you are as well, because that snow is going to make it so nice up on our mountains. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I would like to thank Michelle and Coco from Eagle Valley Behavioral Health for coming by. That was an interesting segment on exactly what the needs are for here in the Valley. Let's take a look at exactly what's going on in the resorts. Maddie gave us a great weather forecast that's coming up. Very, very exciting. And looking over at Vail, really no snow reported in the last 48 hours. We have a 161-inch base going on over in Vail with a 55 total base depth that's there right now. 26 lifts are turning. 266 trails are now open. That is 97% of the terrain over here in Vail Mountain. So a lot out here to ski on. Over in Beaver Creek, nothing again reported over the last 48 hours. 140-inch total for the season, 55-inch base. That means there's 25 lifts open, 166 trails, 98% of the terrain is open right now. But now we're looking at that forecast, seeing what's coming in. I'm sure those totals are going to go up. There's amazing skiing left today to start off the week, but as that snowfall comes in, it's going to add a lot of excitement out there on the mountains. So enjoy the skiing, enjoy the snow coming in, and get out there and enjoy a wonderful President's Day on the mountain.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Good morning, Vail.
There's always so many great things that take place in our community, and it's really fun to be active and part of them. And oh man, we've got a really busy weekend coming up this weekend. So whether you want to be in Vail or whether you want to be in Beaver Creek, there's something for you to do. And right now, you can sign up to participate in the GoPro Winter Mountain Games here in Vail. There's a lot of fun winter activities that are happening. So if maybe you're looking to get your heart racing just a little bit and your blood really flowing, there's activities for everyone. And if you have a furry friend, there's even activities for them to participate in over the weekend here in Vail for the Winter Mountain Games. Now, these are something you're not going to want to miss, because even if you're just going for the ambiance, the setting, and to be out and about, there's a lot of really fun activities happening. And the thing that I'm most excited, I think, to watch is the boot packing race, because people are going to be running up and down the mountain in their ski and snowboard boots and really putting in that effort and that exertion physically to make sure that they're participating in this event properly. Something else that's taking place this week with the Vail Symposium is Cold Comfort. Now, this is a really intense kind of event that's happening only because it has to do with Mount Everest, and really the focus is the journey of conquering Mount Everest, but also the trials, tribulations, and some sad factors that take place when you're conquering something as large as Mount Everest. And this is going to be an in-person event. It's on February 23rd. You're going to want to see it. You're going to want to be there. These Vail Symposium events are so incredible only because afterwards they allow you to interact with the guests, and these guests are experts in the space that they're coming to chat on. So whether it's something little like I don't know, ghost stories from the past or a different perspective on art, no matter what it is, the Vail Symposium makes it so interactive and expands your horizons and your knowledge so much so. So make sure that you check out vailsymposium.org for more information on what they have taking place. Now, we're going to make our way over to Beaver Creek for the weekend because something else that's taking place this weekend is the Talent Challenge. Now, just saying those words makes my knees hurt a little bit, and so it's really important that maybe if you like to ski or ride and push your limits, this is the place you want to do it. Talent Challenge supports SOS Outreach, a great local nonprofit who gets kids up on the slopes who maybe don't always get the opportunity. And I think it's really important that we support those kids and we support this motive to get them out there and on the mountain, only because we all live here and we all enjoy being on Vail, on Beaver Creek, in our skis, in our snowboards, and so we got to share that experience with everyone. So in order to do that, you can go participate in Talent Challenge. It's over 26,000 vertical feet, all of the hardest runs on Beaver Creek Mountain, everything from Grouse Mountain to Larkspur to really just getting your knees and your quads burning. So make sure that you check that out. And for more information on that, you can go to beavercreek.com/events to register for the event and or to just get your information on exactly what you would need to do to participate. They've expanded it over 2 days, so maybe Saturday doesn't work for you, well then Sunday's the perfect day, or maybe you're a fair weather skier and you just want to be out there when the sun is out. You can do it based on the weather as well. That's going to be our In the Community section for today. There's a lot that you can do, so make sure that you check it out. You can always go to discovervail.com for more information on what's taking place in Vail, or you can go to beavercreek.com/events. Or if you're looking for that Vail Symposium specifically, you can go to vailsymposium.org. And then, of course, up in Beaver Creek, they've always got great concerts, comedy, dance, everything taking place at the Valar. And I know that they've got a really fun lineup of shows this week, which we'll get into tomorrow. So make sure that you check that as well. And you can go to valarpac.org for more information on what's happening at the Valar Center. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has the responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
Vail has so much wonderful history, and how lucky are we that for the last couple of days and continuing for the next couple of days, we get to be here in the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. And I'm right here in the snowboard section, and I cannot tell you how engulfed in history I feel, especially because we're seeing the progression of how snowboards kind of came to be what they are today, which is really impressive. And you can do that with skis as well, and the skis are crazy as they're these big, huge, long wooden planks with just some leather straps to put your foot right into it. There's so much information and so much knowledge here, and we're just going to take a little bit deeper dive into it with this short video.
We all know that skiing in Colorado has not only been a form of recreation, it's been a method of transportation, mail delivery, mining operations, and even getting to school. Skiing in Colorado was instrumental in settling our state and forming our nation. Pat Pfeiffer, our first historian, liked to say, "There's a huge story to tell, and Colorado needs a world-class museum to tell it." The Colorado Ski Museum was established as a nonprofit heritage project in 1976 by Colorado's Centennial and Bicentennial Committee. Today, the museum serves an important function for Colorado, preserving and displaying the heritage and excitement of skiing while honoring many of the unsung heroes who are the backbone of the ski industry. A portion of the museum is set aside to pay homage to the 10th Mountain Division ski troopers who championed the U.S. ski industry following World War II. Our documentary, Climb to Glory, highlights their astounding impact on the ski industry. Our museum is a treasure trove of ski history with 8 themed galleries displaying 15,000 artifacts. Descriptive narratives and film documentaries entertain and educate visitors of all ages, while captivating speakers and guided tours are also available several days each week. In 2018, the museum completed a $2.5 million total transformation of the facility, becoming the most interactive ski and snowboard museum in the nation in the process. The newly remodeled museum features 6 primary exhibits, enhanced with interactive screens which allow visitors to dig deeper into many interesting topics. With this transformation marking the first major facelift for the museum in 25 years, one visit will certainly not be enough to take in all of the new exhibits and information. If you would like to become a partner in this effort, please visit www.skimuseum.net. Each year, the Colorado Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame elects 5 to 6 new members in 4 different categories. As the name implies, it was created to honor individuals that have had a direct benefit to our beloved state, whether through competition, by encouraging growth of the sport, or by introducing ideas, talent, techniques, or products that have national or international significance. The new class of the Ski Hall of Fame is inducted each fall at a lavish banquet. Our museum can only exhibit a fraction of its vast collection of artifacts. Each season, many items are rotated back into the safety of our research and artifact collection facility in Golden, where we collect, catalog, preserve, and protect our collection from agents of deterioration. We safeguard rare books, memorabilia, an extensive collection of skis, snowboards, boots, bindings, and poles. We carefully preserve Olympic items, historic ski and snowboard films, ski lifts, snow machinery, clothing, and textiles. We also preserve and protect rare 10th Mountain Division artifacts and an amazing collection of Colorado ski posters and fine art. Support for our museum, Hall of Fame, and Research and Artifact Collection Facility comes from corporate sponsors, event proceeds, in-kind generosity, and individual donors like you. So thank you for your support and for helping to bring our mission statement to life: to communicate, honor, and preserve the legacy of Colorado skiing and snowboarding.
Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. This spectacular mountain modern retreat is the perfect location for your next luxury getaway. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The open concept floor plan flows effortlessly into the kitchen, which is equipped with all modern appliances, creating an elevated dining experience. We offer signature concierge services to all Opulent Vacation guests. I'm here with Palak and Viral, the owners of Nikki's Chat here in South Lake Tahoe. The two of you own an incredible Indian restaurant here. Tell us about it.
We serve halal meat all the way to vegetarian and vegan option in our menu.
It's not coming from my kitchen, it's coming from my heart.
To book a reservation with Nikki's Chat, visit opulentvacations.com. Finish your day at the bar with a glass of wine. Play some card games with family and friends, or catch your favorite film in the home theater. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, it's Master TV at Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is a little bit of a bonus section here on President's Day. That is a beautiful, beautiful shot of Lion's Head. As the sun comes up, you can see it peek over those beautiful mountaintops. And that means it is going to be a wonderful day of skiing out there on this President's Day. I am here with Maddie again. We had a lot in the first part of the show, and there's a lot more coming. We've got a look live that's going to come up with the ability to win what, Maddie?
Oh man, you can't. I'm not telling. You have to watch to see what we're going to give away.
You just got to stay tuned because this is a big prize. This is something that you're really going to enjoy from someone that everybody here in the Valley wants to go see.
Yeah, this is a really exciting concert series, and they're doing more and more to get people excited, and especially as we're going to see those warmer temperatures making their way out, and that means that the Ford Amphitheater is going to be open before we know it, which is going to be really fun. And we've been giving stuff away for multiple days now, and we're going to keep giving stuff away. So if you're interested to see what we're going to give away and you actually want to know before we do it, you can follow us on social media. That's where we post it the day before giving it away. So you can follow us at TV8Vail on Facebook and then at TV8Vail Colorado on Instagram. That way you can see exactly what we're giving it away and when we're going to give it away. So
yeah,
that's the ticket right there.
And we're going to take a look at that local weather too. That local weather is really, really going to change. So you want to stay tuned and see exactly what's going to happen there, because you're going to need to change some outerwear and get ready for some snow coming in. That's something very exciting to us.
Yeah, yesterday you could wear those light layers, kind of that shell material. Today you're going to need that Gore-Tex out there, those warmer layers. And be ready to have like your face covered the entire time, because that wind chill is going to come in, that snow is going to start coming down, and it's going to be a great few days to get out there and enjoy the mountain. We're going to introduce you to a very special guest here in just a little bit, one of our devoted leaders. here at TV8.
That's right. From Deerfield Media, the president of that organization is going to be sitting here with us, kind of talking a little bit about the future of TV8 Vail, what we're doing here, kind of the overall market here in the Vail Valley, and exactly kind of what you, the viewer, wants to see.
Which this is always really exciting because I love when we get that inside look and we get to give you that inside look on what takes place behind the scenes here with us.
Yeah, there's a lot more than just Maddie and I sitting in front of the camera. The hard work goes behind those cameras to get ready for what we want to do.
You should see the wonderful crew that we have here today, and we just want to thank all of you for tuning in, and a special shout out to our crew for doing such a wonderful job in bringing you this special production of Good Morning Vail.
Yes. So when we come back, Steve Mumblow, the president of Deerfield Media, will be sitting next to me, and we'll talk a little bit about TV8 and what to expect here in the future.
Yeah, we're going to take a short break, and before we get to chat with Steve, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast to just get you nice and geared up to hit the slopes today. So we'll be back right after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. This spectacular mountain modern retreat is the perfect location for your next luxury getaway. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The open concept floor plan flows effortlessly into the kitchen, which is equipped with all modern appliances, creating an elevated dining experience. We offer signature concierge services to all Opulent Vacation guests. I'm here with Palak and Viral, the owners of Nikki's Chat here in South Lake Tahoe. The two of you own an incredible Indian restaurant here. Tell us about it.
We serve halal meat all the way to vegetarian and vegan option in our menu.
It's not coming from my kitchen, it's coming from my heart.
To book a reservation with Nikki's Chat, visit opulentvacations.com. Finish your day at the bar with a glass of wine. Play some card games with family and friends, or catch your favorite film in the home theater. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We've all been doing our snow dances and praying for that snow more and more. Now it's finally in our forecast. Starting today, we're seeing those increased clouds rolling in and that higher chance of precipitation. Clear skies last night led to those cooler temperatures overnight last night, and those cooler temperatures first thing this morning, 25 degrees around 8 a.m. A high today of 35 degrees and that 60% chance of precipitation coming our way. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage is slowly increasing to bring that snowfall later on tonight, which is really exciting because a powder day tomorrow sounds perfect for me. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver definitely warmer, and they are seeing a slight chance of precipitation. So if you are getting on those roadways today, just slow down and be nice and safe. 50 degrees in Denver with a 30% chance of moisture, 35 in Vail, 60% chance of precipitation between Vail and Avon, and a 40% chance of precipitation in Eagle. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, those temperatures dropping down yet again quite low. 13 degrees is the overnight temperature, but that 90% chance of precipitation really taking place as it'll come overnight, and that'll be a nice gift to wake up to tomorrow morning, that fresh snowfall. So make sure that you put your windshield wiper blades up. That way you're nice and prepared in the morning. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, 80% chance of precipitation, 90% chance on Wednesday, and then slowly decreasing as we approach the weekend, but those temperatures staying nice and cool with all of this precipitation coming our way. So just make sure if you are getting out there that you're nice and bundled and that you've got the proper gear. You never want to put cotton next to your skin in, and especially when there's moisture in the air, because that will freeze, making you freeze out on the slopes. So make sure that you put on some nice wool layers. It's going to be a beautiful day, though, to get out there and soak up that new snowfall. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great to do next weekend, Talon's Challenge is something you're not going to want to miss. And to get more information on that, you can go to beavercreek.com/events. Now we're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we're excited to introduce you to Steve Mumblow, the president of Deerfield Media and one of our fearless leaders here at TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Master TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and thank you so much for tuning in. You know, TV8 is really about you, the viewer, and getting you the information that you want and need to make sure that your experience here in the Vail Valley is optimal. And with that, it's ever-changing. With the events and with the things that are going on, things change. And with the TV business in general, things evolve and change all the time, so we need to make sure we're fresh in what we do out there to make sure that you're engaged and we're giving you the programming that you want and need. I am lucky enough to be sitting here next to Steve Mumblow, the president of Deerfield Media, and TV8 Vail falls right under that umbrella, Steve. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Kevin. It's very nice to be here, and congratulations on your show here at the museum.
You know, the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, as you were walking around, has so much information to give.
Yeah.
And we're lucky enough to be here talking about it. But with the local market, how have you seen things change, and where do you see the future of TV8 going?
Well, television has been going through a difficult period in the past several years. Speaking specifically about Vail here, it was not long ago that total television advertising within the Vail Valley was over $2 million a year under the directorship of Vail Resorts. One of the primary reasons that Vail Resorts sold out or ceased operations back in 2020 was that there was a fundamental change happening in the marketplace. And today, the television market in Vail is probably only 1/3 the size of what it was 5 or 6 years ago. So we've had to adapt. And this coming Saturday or Sunday is our 9-month anniversary of buying TV8 from Vail Resorts. And we've been spending that time talking to the community, trying to figure out what does the community look for. And we've come up with some exciting things. First of all, there will be the expansion of Good Morning Vail in the morning. And congratulations on your inaugural first weekend. And the analytics we got is that you beat the competition by 2-1. So Kevin and Maddie, you've done a wonderful job. So I like to see those analytics.
Yeah.
In addition, we've been running the Scoreboard Nation, which is produced here in Vail and also at our sister station in Park City. I'm happy to say that beginning of this year, we also syndicated Scoreboard Nation to Mountain Television up in Steamboat Springs, so you can watch it up there as well. We are going to be expanding that product. But getting back to what we have seen in the past 9 months, the community is looking for a television station to bring back not only the traditional television, but a little nostalgia. There's a great history going back decades here in the Vail Valley, and they get a sense that television is losing that nostalgia, and social media is not connecting them. So we're going to bring it back. We're going to create a new series starting in Good Morning Vail that is going to be just about nostalgia. There's great archived material, part of the reason why we're here in the museum. We'll be working with them as well to remind people, and especially visitors coming into Vail, what it was all about. How does it start? And how do you get to be a part of it and experience it? It's not just the glitz of today, but it's also what was happening in the past. So we're going to be there.
Well, it's so nice to hear that, because what I'm getting from the community as well is, yes, you can use social media to get the information, but what people are missing, and I think COVID really kind of hit on this, is that connection. And hopefully that's where Maddie and I's goal is, connecting with the community and getting out there, and it sounds like that's the direction you want to go in.
You're going to have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Because we've been going through all the archives materials that was assembled by prior owners, and we've got some really cool stuff.
Now, we were talking earlier, it sounds like there's a little bit of a music spin that we're going to put on with some bands that maybe have come through.
Well, Kevin, great for bringing up that point, because in addition to just nostalgia here, at our station in Park City and in other contacts we have across the country, we found that once again, we have a huge archive of materials. We used to have a local band show at 6 o'clock at night in Park City for, God, it must be 15 years. And it's funny that when you look at social media analytics, some of those bands that were playing in Park City are getting more new views than our current production as they become more famous. So, and I'm also aware through some friends who are in the promotion business and the bands, of bands that are coming out to Colorado. Mm-hmm. And so we will be featuring those bands before they get here, before they play. It's kind of like when the Jersey bands come to Vail.
Right.
What is it going to be like? Well, we're going to have that answer for you. And we're going to mix it in with the nostalgia of who was there in 2005 and where are they today. And you will be amazed of how some local talent, from the Intermountain Rocky region, how they really progress.
Well, that's going to be fun to watch, and you get back to the grassroots of that band and how they got started and where they are today. And then speaking of grassroots, obviously the big games were closed. The closing ceremonies were last night, and we were talking about some local athletes from Colorado even that were in those games, and how, the ski industry right now, the affordability just isn't really there for some people to be able to take part. And there's a decorated Olympian named Peekaboo Street that's doing some work to try to solve that problem.
Yeah. The newsprint media and social media, because we've had a disappointment in the alpine events at the Beijing Olympics. And they've been writing in the past 3 or 4 days about how about the new generation of alpine skiers. We're concentrating on just a few individuals. We don't have a broad platform of skiers, primarily because it's very expensive. They were citing items that a family could spend $500,000 in order to get their child through the process before they get recognized by more national or local foundations that will help them progress. So, here at TVA, we've been working with the Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy, and for a long time we've been working with Peekaboo Street. Wow. And I saw out here that Peekaboo Street won a silver medal in the 1994 Olympics in Lillehammer. Yep. And I went, wow, Peekaboo, was it that long ago? But the Peekaboo Street Academy is in Park City, and she does a wonderful job of bringing along and mentoring and educating, because school is important, education is important. And interesting enough, on Good Morning Vail tomorrow, there will be a segment with Peekaboo Street talking about how do you skate, and learn at the same time. Yeah. And so tune in. It's good. It's really good stuff. And Peekaboo's been great to us out there.
Well, that's great, too. It's going to be able to allow our local athletes to be able to start a little bit younger and get the education while they're integrated into those sports and hopefully get a head start. I know Michaela Schifrin had a lot of disappointment when they interviewed her last night. It was, she said it's a European-dominated sport. Hopefully this will help turn the tide on that and get it going.
And we all have to put an effort behind it to make it happen. There's a lot of people of goodwill who want to see it happen, but perhaps it needs a little more organization and push to it. There's not much we can do at TV8 or at Park City Television, but I just want to say we're there to help as much as we can, give publicity. Interesting enough, getting back to our analytics, when you see Vail's and Park City's viewership analytics, we get a lot from across the country, and also from Spain, Italy, the United Kingdom. And so we're small, but we do have a global reach.
Well, Steve, thanks so much for coming in today. I can't thank you enough for the platform that you allow for Maddie and I to sit here and talk to the viewers, to provide them with the information, the items that are coming up, and all the local content that you can tune in and get every day. So thank you again.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Join the Good Morning Vail crew as we broadcast live from the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. Saturday, February 19th through Wednesday, February 23rd. Hear stories from the Hall of Fame inductees and embrace the museum's rich heritage. They celebrate Colorado sports by telling stories that educate and inspire others to seek adventure. See it live at 7 a.m. on TV8Vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92. You won't want to miss this extraordinary collaboration. Tune in to Good Morning Vail, only on TV8.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good Morning Vail.
It's the best time of the morning where we're giving things away, and I love to give stuff away. I love the free things.
I tried to give it away a little bit earlier. I was so excited. It's my favorite time, too.
You were so excited. You were jumping the gun a little bit, but now we can actually get into what the prize is because we're giving away 2 tickets to Jake Owens, and he is climbing the charts at a rapid rate right now in the country music industry.
Yeah, I don't think the country music scene has seen an artist climb as fast as he is right now, and those are going to be 2 hot tickets to give away.
Yeah, so all you have to do to win these 2 tickets for the show that's in May is dial the number on the screen. It's 970-628-9881, and these tickets are yours, and this is going to be such a fun event. It's at the Ford Amphitheater.
The Ford Amphitheater, what a wonderful place. Outdoor arena to watch any entertainer, and Jake Owens is going to be amazing there. The sound quality, the vibe, everything about it.
Just being outside and enjoying that wonderful amphitheater with the acoustics and, yeah, getting to be outside and then sitting on that grass section is always my favorite because it's a great place to just be dancing and smiling and having fun. And someone just won the tickets because the phone just started ringing. So
that was quick.
Congratulations to you, lucky winner, who just got the tickets.
Maddie, you and I were listening to one of his songs earlier today, and he's a wonderful artist.
It made me want to boogie, so congratulations again to whoever just won the tickets. That was quick. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little more Good Morning Vail left.
Good Morning Vail.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Good Morning Vail.
Bring it hard.
We have to give a special congratulations to Mary for winning the tickets. You're going to have a great time, and this is going to be a great show, so congratulations, Mary.
Yeah, Mary, you were quick because the phone kept ringing and ringing and ringing. Those were 2 hot tickets, so congratulations.
We've got more watch and wins for the next 2 days, so make sure that you tune into our social media to see what we're giving away because we've got some more exciting stuff coming down the pipeline.
There's a lot of things happening. Obviously, that local weather is changing. We're all excited about that, so don't forget to tune in for more weather and resort reports.
And of course, we want to keep introducing you to the great inductees to the Hall of Fame here. And this is a way that you can personally meet them through interviews that we've done with some of our teammates and really just gotten the deep dive on what they're up to now.
Yeah, and a special thanks out to Eagle Valley Behavioral Health for coming in and talking a little bit. Everything is about physical health out here, but don't forget about your mental health. If you or someone you know is struggling, just reach out to them. They've got plenty of resources to assist you.
Yes, and a big thank you to Steve Mumblow for giving us all that exciting news about what's taking place here at TV8. We love to be moving and grooving, but get out there and have a great Monday, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit location in Eagle Ranch, 717